The Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Grant Program, also known as the Large Capital Project Fund, is a NYSCA funding opportunity. For the 2019 fiscal year, up to $5 million will be made available through the Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Grant. The Arts and Culture Facilities Capital Grant Program has been established to strengthen tourism, promote business development, and improve the quality, efficiency, and accessibility of New York State arts and cultural organizations through targeted investments. Funding is available for eligible projects that include plans to improve the quality, efficiency, and accessibility of arts and cultural organizations within New York State, thereby increasing the economic impact in the corresponding region as a result of increased visitation and visitor spending. Grant funds can be used for renovations and/or expansions of the spaces that are open to the public, modifications to provide for sustainable energy-efficient spaces resulting in overall cost savings, accessibility renovations, as well as technology and other equipment that would benefit the public. Only request amounts between $250,000 and $1 million will be considered. For facilities requests below $250,000, please visit NYSCA's website to explore alternative opportunities. Applicants must complete and submit a Consolidated Funding Application, CFA, which will be reviewed by the New York State Council on the Arts, NYSCA, and the REDC for the primary region in which the project is located or headquartered if there is not one single project location. Applications must clearly demonstrate that the project is related to arts and culture in both the CFA application and the project plan. Projects that fail to establish this focus will be determined ineligible and will not be scored. Only not-for-profit arts and cultural organizations incorporated in New York State or registered to do business in New York State may apply for funding. For more specific eligibility information, refer to the Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Guidelines. No more than 50% of the financing for arts and cultural facilities improvement projects will be considered. An actual cash match of 50% of the total project cost is required. In-kind matches and/or staff time is not eligible for the match requirement. Additionally, funds for any other state agency, such as I Love New York matching funds, ESV, or other NYSCA funds are ineligible to be used for the match. A match example can be seen here on the screen. Eligible arts and culture costs include, but are not limited to, the following: acquisition of land and/or buildings, new construction, renovation or expansion of leasehold improvements, acquisition of fixed capital equipment, acquisition of fixtures, soft costs of up to 15% of total project costs, design studies related to a specific capital project including conceptual, schematic, design development through construction documents. For more information on eligible and ineligible costs, refer to the Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Guidelines. Awarded grants are not transferable. All project expenditures, grant and match, must be demonstrated to have been expanded from grantees' accounts. Expenditures made by partners and/or consultants are not eligible unless the grantee can demonstrate that the partner and/or consultant was directly reimbursed for the expenses and/or services rendered. If the information on the application regarding a project match is determined to not show any demonstrated match for the program, the overall project may be deemed ineligible. Applicants must demonstrate how large capital project fund support for these expenses will be used to achieve the desired outcome of their enhancement project, and how these expenses are expected to stimulate increased tourist visitation and spending to the corresponding region of New York State. All grantees will be required to adhere to the terms outlined in the award letter and contract, including all requested documentation, including interim and final reports. All grantees are fully responsible for being aware of any taxes required to be paid as part of accepting an award grant. New York State Council on the Arts is not able to provide assistance on your tax reporting status. Major changes to the scope of the project will cause a proportional reduction of award amount or termination of your awarded grant. For more information on applicant information, refer to the Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Guidelines. Eligible applications will be scored by applying the review criteria described below. Scores determined by NYSCA panelists will comprise up to 80 of the 100 possible points and will be combined with up to 20 points to be scored by the REDC for a final score. NYSCA Technical Review will score up to 80 points total. The scoring categories it will take into consideration are artistic and programmatic excellence, service to the public, project timeline, and performance measures and metrics. Additionally, NYSCA will look favorably on projects that meet one or more of the following priorities: projects that improve, expand, or rehabilitate existing buildings to provide access for all, projects that address known health and safety deficiencies, projects that address issues of building stabilization, projects from organizations that further cultural development in rural or minority communities, projects that reduce an organization's operating costs, projects that demonstrate environmental stewardship and/or sustainable building practices. NYSCA shall have the discretion to consider additional factors in determining the relative merits of projects. The Regional Council score, 20 points total. Regional Economic Development Council scoring teams will score projects from their region up to a maximum of 20 points. For more information on applicant information, refer to the Arts and Culture Facilities Improvement Guidelines. The total possible score is 100 points. For more information, applicants should contact the New York State Council on the Arts at 300 Park Avenue South, 10th floor, New York, New York, 10010, or call 212-459-8800, or email nisca.redc@arts.ny.gov. Application questions should be submitted via email to nisca.redc@arts.ny.gov no later than July 9th, 2018. Beyond this date, we cannot guarantee that staff will be able to respond to inquiries before the application deadline. All inquiries should reference CFA question in the subject line. Click Regional Priorities at regionalcouncils.ny.gov to view detailed information about the Regional Economic Development Council.